From translation, RSV Revised Standard Version. This 44th day of the year. Today we are reading passages Numbers 5 to 6. Numbers chapter 5, verses 1 to 30. The Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Command the people of Israel that they put out of the camp every leper, and everyone having a discharge, and everyone who is unclean through contact with the dead. Both male and female you shall put out, and put them outside the camp, that they may not defile their camp, in the midst of which I dwell. And the people of Israel did so, and put them outside the camp. As the Lord had commanded Moses, so the people of Israel did. The Lord spoke to Moses, saying, If a man sins against his neighbor and is forced to take an oath, and comes under oath, then if he sins and is found guilty, he shall restore what he took by robbery, or the thing which he has fraudulently obtained, or the deposit which was committed to him, or the lost thing which he found, or anything about which he swore falsely. He shall make full restitution for it, and shall add a fifth to it, and give it to him whom he has defrauded. But if the man has no next of kin to whom restitution may be made for the wrong, the restitution for wrong shall go to the Lord for the priest, in addition to the ram of atonement with which atonement is made for him. And all the holy contributions which the people of Israel offer to the priest shall be his, and whatever anyone gives to the priest shall be his. And every offering, all the cereal offerings and the sin offerings and the trespass offerings, which you give to the Lord, shall be holy to the priest. Whatever anyone gives to the priest shall be his. And every man's hallowed things shall be his. Whatever any man gives to the priest shall be his. The Lord spoke to Moses, saying, If any man's wife goes astray and deals treacherously with him, and a man lies with her carnally, and it is hid from the eyes of her husband, and she is defiled, though there be no witness against her, and she has not been caught. If a spirit of jealousy comes over him, and he is jealous of his wife who has defiled herself, or if a spirit of jealousy comes over him, and he is jealous of his wife, though she has not defiled herself, then the man shall bring his wife to the priest, and bring the offering required of her, 1/10 of an ephah of barley meal. He shall pour no oil upon it, and put no frankincense on it, for it is a cereal offering of jealousy, a cereal offering of remembrance, bringing iniquity to remembrance. And the priest shall bring her near, and set her before the Lord. And the priest shall take holy water in an earthen vessel, and take some of the dust that is on the floor of the tabernacle, and put it into the water. And the priest shall set the woman before the Lord, and uncover the woman's head, and put the grain offering of remembrance in her hands, which is the cereal offering of jealousy, while the priest holds in his hand the water of bitterness that brings the curse. And the priest shall set her under oath, and say to the woman, If no man has lain with you, and if you have not turned aside to uncleanness, while under your husband's authority, be free from this water of bitterness that brings a curse. But if you have turned aside while under your husband's authority, and if you have defiled yourself, and some man other than your husband has lain with you, then the priest shall set the woman under oath with the oath of cursing. And the priest shall say to the woman, The Lord make you a curse and an oath among your people, when the Lord makes your thigh fall away and your body swell. May this water that brings the curse pass into your bowels, and make your abdomen swell and your thigh fall away. And the woman shall say, Amen, Amen. Then the priest shall write these curses in a book, and wash them off into the water of bitterness. And the priest shall make the woman drink the water of bitterness that brings the curse, and the water that brings the curse shall enter into her and become bitter. Then the priest shall take the grain offering of jealousy from the woman's hand, and shall wave the grain offering before the Lord, and bring it to the altar. And the priest shall take a handful of the grain offering, as its memorial portion, and burn it upon the altar, and after that shall make the woman drink the water. And he shall make her drink the water, and if she is defiled, and has committed a trespass against her husband, the water that brings the curse shall enter into her and become bitter, and her belly will swell and her thigh fall away, and the woman will become a curse among her people. But if the woman has not defiled herself, and is clean, then she shall be free and shall conceive children. This is the law of jealousy, when a wife, under her husband's authority, goes astray and defiles herself, or when the spirit of jealousy comes over a man, and he is jealous of his wife. Then he shall set the woman before the Lord, and the priest shall execute upon her all this law. The husband shall be free from guilt, but the woman shall bear her guilt. Numbers chapter 6, verses 1 to 27. The Lord said to Moses, Say to the people of Israel, When a man or woman makes a special vow, the vow of a Nazirite, to separate himself to the Lord, he shall separate himself from wine and strong drink. He shall drink no vinegar made from wine or strong drink, and shall not drink any grape juice or eat grapes, fresh or dried. All the days of his separation he shall eat nothing that is produced by the grapevine, not even the seeds or the skins. All the days that he separates himself to the Lord he shall not go near a dead body. Neither shall he make himself unclean for his father or for his mother, for his brother or for his sister, when they die, because his separation to God is upon his head. All the days of his separation he is holy to the Lord. And if any man dies very suddenly beside him, and he defiles his head of hair, he shall shave it off on the day of his cleansing. On the 7th day he shall shave it off. And if any man dies very suddenly beside him, and he defiles his consecrated head, then he shall shave his head on the day of his cleansing. On the 7th day he shall shave it. And on the 8th day he shall bring 2 turtle doves or 2 young pigeons to the priest, to the door of the tent of meeting. And the priest shall offer one for a sin offering and the other for a burnt offering, and make atonement for him, because he sinned by reason of the dead body. And he shall consecrate his head that same day. And he shall separate to the Lord the days of his separation, and bring a male lamb a year old for a guilt offering, but the former days shall be void, because his separation was defiled. And this is the law for the Nazirite: when the days of his separation are fulfilled, he shall be brought to the door of the tent of meeting. And he shall offer his gift to the Lord, 1 male lamb a year old without blemish for a burnt offering, and 1 ewe lamb a year old without blemish as a sin offering, and a ram without blemish as a peace offering, and a basket of unleavened bread, cakes of fine flour mixed with oil, and unleavened wafers anointed with oil, and their cereal offering and drink offerings. And the priest shall present them before the Lord, and offer his sin offering and his burnt offering. And he shall offer the ram as a peace offering to the Lord, with the basket of unleavened bread. The priest shall offer also its cereal offering and its drink offering. And the Nazirite shall shave the head of his separation at the door of the tent of meeting, and shall take the hair of the head of his separation, and put it on the fire which is under the sacrifice of peace offerings. And the priest shall take the shoulder of the ram, when it is boiled, and 1 unleavened cake out of the basket, and 1 unleavened wafer, and shall put them on the hands of the Nazirite, after he has shaved the head of his separation. And the priest shall wave them for a wave offering before the Lord. This is holy for the priest, together with the breast which is waved, and the thigh which is offered, and afterward the Nazirite may drink wine. This is the law for the Nazirite who takes a vow, his offering to the Lord, besides what he is able to afford, according to the vow which he takes, so shall he do in keeping with his vow. The Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Speak to Aaron and his sons, saying, Thus you shall bless the people of Israel. You shall say to them, The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face to shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord lift up his countenance upon you and give you peace. So shall they put my name upon the people of Israel, and I will bless them.